Check out how cute this guy is. I love Albania. There's so many cute things. They have a little mailbox there. And then Frog's Pizza is where I'm at. Frog's Pizza, but I just love all the cute things they do to keep the place beautiful. Hey, there we are. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Headed down to the bus station, leaving Philadelphia Eagles Hotel here in Korce. Beautiful hotel. Beautiful boutique hotel. I will definitely be trying to stay there again. It really had a great time. Nice thing too is it's really close to some things. It's not on the main walk. It's on the other side of the main drag from Old Town. Excuse me, but there's still a really nice place to stay because there's a pizza place, there's a local food place next door, there's a restaurant across the street. It's all kinds of things right there, so it's real convenient. No little convenience store is super close, so maybe if you're staying there, stop and pick up some waters. If you're at the bus terminal, it's real easy. There's 2 grocery stores at the bus terminal. So, and I don't know how parking works. I think it's just street parking. So message them if you have questions about that, but totally recommend the place. It's one of the nicer, more modern hotels I've stayed at in the little cities of Albania. So usually I'm at an Airbnb or a base rate place. This is a little above base rate, but you know, it's wonderful. And they cook a very, I wouldn't say it's a Western breakfast, but pretty much a Western breakfast. Eggs, cucumber, bread, cheese, the local cheese. I love it. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, it's just a great place. But headed down this road. It's a little shortcut to the bus terminal. Should take me about 15 minutes to get there. Give me about 20 minutes before the bus leaves. Headed to Pogradec. Gonna grab some breakfast and then on to Tirana for 2 days. And we'll see what happens after that. But the rest of my travel plans are in flux. Having problems with a reservation and got a very hostile email from, or passive aggressive, I guess is the right term, email from the hotel. So at this point I'm not even sure if it all works out, if I even want to stay there. So I may be eating the cost of 2 flights and however much the hotel can squeak out of me on a cancellation, but I'm going to fight them every step of the way if I can. The funny thing is yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but I can tell you it's got me stressed. So I'm not going to worry about it, I'm not going to think about it, just going to get on the bus and enjoy the ride. You can see over my shoulder I'm walking by a bunch of stores and they're all bringing in their deliveries from the night. So there's all kinds of fresh produce being carted in by hand. A lot of work, but all these little stores are getting her done super early. And I think I'm lost. I'm really sure I'm lost, actually. It's funny because being lost and being found is super easy. You just keep walking. Check out this little, the cartoons here are great. Somebody here has some amazing skill because some of the artwork, the Disney and cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Mickey Mouse, things like that, it's really amazing. Like, really good. And so somebody here's got some skills, good skills. But look what I found. Found the park. Nobody's in it. So this is the park I was in the other day. Beautiful little playground. Look at that jungle gym with a rope and or pole to climb. I think, I don't know what that is, but it's really cool. I'd love to have things like that when I was a kid. Teeter-totters obviously are fun, but see, like Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse, Bart, another Bart. We all know who that guy is, right? I'll come over here and show you. There's a little church here. Or morning. Beautiful. I love this park. So beautiful. And up here, I gotta tell you the story when I get up here. But first, let's check out these benches. They're offset, they got a shade. It's just a cool little design. And they've got the lounge version there. So cool. Hear all the birds. They put those boxes up there for a little added shade yesterday. But so yesterday, I'm walking through here. I'm coming down this way, right? I'm kind of oblivious. And I come around here like this, and I'm checking out the flowers. And I'm all like, and I walk right up on these flowers like this. And probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 birds popped up and took off. They were sitting down in there just chilling. And I didn't mean to scare them, but it was just the funniest thing, because I didn't quite jump, but I did like pull back. And, you know, made a couple old men sitting there chuckle pretty good. But from that park, it's just a straight shot down, and to the left is the terminal. Super easy. Although I'm getting tired because carrying too much weight. I need to drop a bunch of this stuff. And probably cut a bunch of stuff out in Saranda, I hope, but just carrying too much stuff. So I need to figure out what to get rid of. I need to make room for some more summer clothes. More summer clothes. So last time I was here at the back of the bus station, this was all the Korce beer festival. So they had a big stage set up over here, and there was just food booths all the way around the edge, a lot of seating in the center. It was just great. The music was really good. The beer was, of course, great. And the food was off the chart. It was a little pricey for Albania, but, you know, it's a festival. All the festivals are pricey, even in Tirana. But, man, the food was so good. And the people were so fun. Like, so many people just coming up, introducing themselves, wanting to talk to me. And it was just interesting and fun. And, you know, a lot of really, really good people. So I highly recommend it. But I can't find the dates. Someone told me last night that they only announced the dates a month prior. So I don't know how I'm supposed to manage that booking, but maybe that's the point, right? Maybe that's the point of them doing it that way, is it keeps the numbers down. So I don't know, but I'm going to explore that a little bit more, see if I'm going to be around in August, and if I am, I will definitely try and make it here for the Korce Beer Festival, because it's just like a, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. And the funny thing is in Albania, they love a lot of the music I love from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, right there. They love all that music. It's always playing everywhere. So I love coming here. Makes life easy. That worked out most excellently. He dropped me off down here by where the old terminal was, so I can walk from here. I was gonna have to get a taxi down to the waterfront for breakfast, hopefully I'm gonna meet up with some people, have a nice leisurely breakfast, and then grab a bus to Tirana, a van to Tirana. But drop me off at the center circle here, and a lot of people, but right behind the camera is where the triangle parking lot is. It used to be the terminal. So this works out really good. So I'm just gonna head down that street right there. Take me right to the, it'll take me right to the waterfront, and I'll get some breakfast, some coffee, and just chill out, because I don't want to get to Tirana too early and be wandering around with my bags all day. So this will work out perfect. Yeah, there you can see the old bus terminal. So I'm gonna shut this off. Okay, this is a nice walk downhill, which is easy for me, thankfully. But yeah, the bus from Korce was, he charged me $2.50. I thought it was more, but you know, whatever, charged me $2.50. It's cost me 30 lek to go the other way in a taxi, or 30 euro, 3,000 lek. So this was 250 lek, so you know, it's not really a one-to-one with dollars anymore, but you know, I think basically $30 to go there in a taxi, or $2.50 to come here in a bus. It's a short ride, so you know, the bus would be my first choice. Taxi had some extenuating circumstances, so I did it. But yeah, boy, it's hard. Like, that's a meat store right there. It's hard walking by all these bakeries and stores because everything smells so good right now. So good. Check this out. That's gonna be something yummy today. Something yummy, yummy, yummy. That's what I'm talking about. You're walking by all that stuff and that's not ready to eat, but they got it on the slow roll. And it's just grilling. It's gonna grill like that for hours, probably about 12 o'clock, 11:30. It'll be ready, so 3-4 hours on that spit, and it will just be so yummy. Like, oh, but right now it still smells great. Still smells fabulous. And then you happen by one of these bread stores or bakeries. I'm telling you, the struggle is real in Albania because the food is just so good. So good. There's one of my favorite statues. I'm gonna take the walk. They're doing some yard work today, so grass is getting mowed, and I just love this place. But these guys out here doing the work, they actually work hard. I don't know what they get paid, but if you're ever inclined to give to a beggar, my personal opinion is I don't give to beggars, but when I see people doing street work like this, occasionally I will drop a euro or 100 lek or €2 coin in their hand and buy them a cup of coffee, because I really appreciate the effort they go to, especially in Albania, Japan, places like that. You know, they just go above and beyond to keep it so clean. So you know, I don't know, the more I travel, the less I give to beggars, and that sounds horrible, but you know, the more I talk to people about the begging culture, the local businessmen, the people who live in these areas, you know, they don't want that life encouraged. And that's really one of the bad things from America that is spreading around the world. It probably didn't start in America, let's be honest. It's been that way everywhere for all time. But anyway, here, these people work hard on the grounds. That's what I was getting at. They spend a lot of time and effort, early mornings, late nights. I mean, look, somebody came through and raked. We used a tractor, it looks like, clean up the sand. So they are getting ready for summer. Oh, there's no one here. This is usually packed with kids. This is the cutest little thing. We've got a little tunnel for the train to sit in. I love this little thing, a little smart car, Barbie smart car. Yeah, I love this little thing. These corner standing ones are punching things, and they've got them everywhere. They're all over the city, like that boxer there. And it is so cute seeing little kids go after these boxers. There was a little girl, man, she was hammering it hard. There's one down there that has a kick too. And this little girl was so proud because she was just hammering it. And I'm thinking, man, she's like 8 and I don't want to get hit by that punch. But I just love these. So cool. And it's fun. You'll come by and you'll see these rides just packed with kids screaming, hollering, having a good time. Yeah. I don't know what this one is. I don't recognize this one. Oh, it's just a clown. There's somebody in there though. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Definitely a family friendly place. This is not Las Vegas. This is family central. Yeah, see, here they are. The little short box there for the kids, and then the kick when you kick. So funny. And the kids will line up to check it out. So here's a restroom. Toilet public. Female, male, and you go down the stairs. These underground restrooms are pretty popular in many places. I was kind of surprised, but I see them in a lot of places. A lot of places. Pretty much everywhere but America. Interesting. Man, this is just such a beautiful scene. And you know, the ultra wide here doesn't really do it justice, but these mountains, they feel so close. And they have this, you know, spring green to them still. It's just beautiful. Little wisps of clouds to remind you how high we are, but this looks like a salty ocean this morning. It's not, it's, you know, the lake, but just has that kind of morning ocean look to it, from somewhere in the North Sea or something. I don't know, but it's not that clear, crisp, flat blue that I'm used to. So over here, it's another interesting thing. Right in there, I've shown this a few times, or recorded it. I don't know if I've shown it, but it looks like tunnels over there. And what it is they built these kind of open tunnels there where there's a lot of slides. So if anything does fall, it hits the roof and doesn't come down onto the cars. It's just an interesting way to deal with it because you still get all the open air as you drive by the lake. And there's a lot of areas in California where I'm surprised that hasn't been done. But it's just a beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out here. I'm super early for breakfast, so I'll wait a little bit and then shoot a message. But they got the saw going already. Yeah, and like I said, I don't want to get to Tirana too early. I don't want to be walking around my bag, and I just want to get to the hotel, drop in, and have a bunch of admin things to deal with for my next leg of my trip. See if I'm actually going to get on a plane in 2 days or divert. So we'll see what happens. Well, I got here just in time. It started to sprinkle a little bit when I was sitting out by the lake. So I came up to where we're going to have breakfast, and now it's full-blown rain. Just had a couple big collapse of thunder, so I thought I'd turn the camera on and see if it catches any of that. Yeah, it always, I don't know, it always feels different when you're at a higher elevation in kind of a closed like valley, you know? I don't know how to describe it. But the rain is definitely starting to come down, so should make the rest of the day exciting. Yeah, we'll go with exciting. Well, I'm up here at the bus terminal, the new terminal in Pogradec. This is our chariot to Tirana. And we are way up on the hill, so it's not as easy as it used to be. You're definitely going to want to get a taxi if you're headed to the waterfront from here. It's just, you can walk it, but it's just not comfortable, especially if you have any luggage. You know, small backpack, or, you know, if you're a backpacker, sure, walk it out, but honestly, I did it. I'll do it again, but I wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot of things that I'll do that I wouldn't recommend other people plan on doing. If you can and you want to, that's fine, but I would definitely say grab a taxi from here, or plan on grabbing a taxi from here, just because it's a smart thing to do. So check out this ship somebody made. So where was it? I can see right here, look, right there, that's our bamboo skewers. So somebody took and cut all this. This is not a kit. This is somebody's, like, and then these are split in half. So they took a skewer and split it in half. This is all like handmade. It's really crazy. The detail, it's just exceptional. Just exceptional. I can't get over, like, yeah, I'm sure it's nothing when you do it 20 times a day or whatever, but you know, these are just bamboo skewers that have been all hand cut down. It's just really crazy, the detail. So impressive. It's just so impressive. Well, we're here at a rest stop, and you know, I just have to wonder, it's kind of hard to see, but there's some beautiful red cliffs there, red rocks, and these peaks are kind of drifting in and out of the clouds. But I just have to wonder if this is like if Tolkien spent some time here, because every time I come through here I think about Tolkien's books, and you know, it just makes me wonder. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. But pretty boring trip after you do it a half dozen times. But Pogradec to Tirana is very beautiful, and it's not even the best ride on on the map. Not even the best ride in Albania. So I don't know what to tell you, but I enjoy it. That's all there is to it. So I'm back here at the Teg bus station. The one thing I will say is watch out for where you step, especially in the summertime, because that is all gum. I don't know what it is, but somebody likes to chew gum and spit it on the ground. I don't know. It's about the only place I've ever seen it like that. But it's kind of nasty. I don't know. But just keep that in mind when it gets hot, right? Because when it gets hot, that shit'll get gummy. And man, it's everywhere. Check out this old cart. So cute. And it looks like it actually... No, I guess not. Maybe. Yeah, it may actually drive. I don't know. I think it's a ice cream stand in the making, is my guess. Maybe a coffee, but I'm gonna bet on ice cream. I'm gonna bet on ice cream. Pretty cute. But there's all kinds of stuff here, and then you literally like find the stairs, which are over there, and it'll take you upstairs, and then you walk into Tag, and there's everything you need. There are taxis here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a taxi from here or take a bus downtown. I may just get a taxi from here. It was only like 1,100 last time to go to the Hilton from here. And so that's pretty much anywhere downtown. 1,000 to 1,500 would be my guess. The hack though is to get on the city bus for 40 cents lek, whatever that is, or 40 lek. Yeah, 40 lek because it's 100 lek, so 40. It's like 40 cents. Ride that downtown and then get a taxi if you need to. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I need to sit down and think about it. Well, I'm back in Tirana. That's the little, whoops. That's the infamous lake. I love that place. These buildings were still being constructed when I was here last. They all look all finished and full now. I see lots of flowers on the deck. But bus ride was smooth, Tag was smooth, taxi was easily available and nice and clean and easy. Everything's easy. So I'm headed over to the hotel. Still probably 2 hours early for check-in, so probably gonna sit down and bust out the computer and see what's going on online. Yeah, it's just been a relaxing day. That bus ride today was fabulous. The scenery, the mountains here in Albania. You know, people talk about the beach, but the mountains are so beautiful too, and it's really stunning. I haven't wanted to drive really in the last 3 years, but boy, I'm really looking at either buying or renting a car long term here to get up and explore some of these mountains. That may be a next year thing, so I need to think about that. But the itch to get out and explore the mountains is really exploded in the last few days. So we'll see what happens. Okay, that's the room. We are at Hilton Garden in Tirana. It is May 2025. And they are full. They are sold out tomorrow. If you've watched any of my room walks, you've seen this room probably 3 or 4 times. They left me some treats. They gave me a balcony again. So you can sit out here. There's ashtrays. And you can see, we'll go outside. You can see a little bit of the mountains. This is actually summertime. Tirana will get these afternoon thunderstorms that are just spectacular. And so being able to sit out here and watch the thunder and lightning is just great. And being up high, you get to see how tall the mountains are there. This is the little mountain, the little mountainside, which is funny to say, right? But it's just a fabulous thing. And then down here is the courtyard. That's actually, it's finally done. It wasn't done, but that little place right there with the yellow, that's a cute little like cab cafe, yellow cab cafe. And there's a couple other places there that are wonderful, but having the courtyard done like really makes a big difference to this stay. Because now, like, sitting outside on the Hilton courtyard, the Hilton patio, you don't have that construction vibe going, and there'd be kids laughing and playing out there and stuff. So it's a totally different vibe than it was a few years ago. It's way, way better. But that's what we got going, and today we're gonna do one funny. Don't hang clothes on the sprinkler. Now, the fact that they have to do that means somebody hung their clothes on the sprinkler and it broke the little vial and sprayed water everywhere. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I am, because it's funny to me. So, yeah. This is one of those places when I need absolute rest, recharge, whatever. I can always depend on this hotel to pick up my spirits and never have a problem, never walk away angry from here or frustrated, no matter how angry or frustrated I show up here. So really value that a lot. But see you, bye.